What is happening across America today? Welcome to USA News, where we bring you the facts and the most talked of stories right now. Drop a like, subscribe, and let's get into the details. The Lincoln Memorial reflecting pool controversy. Trump blames vandals as investigation unfolds. A new controversy is making headlines in Washington, D.C. after President Donald Trump claimed that vandals are responsible for damage discovered at one of America's most iconic landmarks, the reflecting pool stretching between the Lincoln Memorial and the Washington Monument. According to Trump, authorities have already arrested 5 individuals in connection with what he described as deliberate destruction of government property. Speaking from the Oval Office, the president told reporters that investigators found what appeared to be a long slit running through part of the pool's liner. Trump claimed the damage looked intentional and suggested that a sharp object, possibly a box cutter or knife, had been used. He described the act as violent vandalism and vowed that those responsible would face serious consequences under federal law. The reflecting pool has recently become the center of intense public attention after undergoing a costly renovation project. Originally expected to cost around $1.8 million and be completed within a week, the project's price tag reportedly climbed to nearly $15 million. The restoration has also faced criticism after visitors noticed green water, algae growth, and visible damage to portions of the pool's lining. The president didn't stop at blaming vandals for the physical damage. He also suggested that someone intentionally caused the algae problem, arguing that fertilizer or another substance may have been introduced into the water to trigger the outbreak. Trump insisted that cleanup efforts are already underway and said the algae has been neutralized and is being removed. Federal law enforcement officials confirmed that 5 arrests were made between June 17 and June 21 for alleged destruction of government property connected to the reflecting pool area. However, officials have not yet publicly released detailed evidence linking the suspects to all of the reported damage, leaving many questions unanswered. Meanwhile, the contractor responsible for the renovation project pushed back against suggestions that the damage reflects a broader construction failure. Company representatives stated that the repairs involve only a very small section of the massive 7-acre project and emphasized that the overall liner system remains intact. As news of the arrest spread, reactions quickly flooded social media. Supporters of the president argue that historic landmarks deserve stronger protection and believe those responsible should be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. Others are questioning whether vandalism alone explains the project's ongoing problems, pointing to the dramatic increase in cost and the appearance of algae shortly after renovation work was completed. The reflecting pool is more than just a tourist attraction. For generations, it has served as a symbol of American history and national reflection, appearing in countless photographs, presidential events, and civil rights gatherings. That's why any damage to the landmark sparks strong emotions across the country. For many Americans, the situation raises larger questions about government spending, preservation of national monuments, and accountability when major public projects run into unexpected problems. As investigators continue their work, the focus now turns to what evidence will emerge and whether officials can determine exactly what caused both the physical damage and the algae outbreak. One thing is certain: a landmark visited by millions each year has suddenly become the center of a political, legal, and public debate that is far from over. What do you think? Was this truly an act of organized vandalism, or are there still unanswered questions about the renovation project? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And for more breaking news, in-depth analysis, and the latest developments from Washington, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update.